All right. Marvel, Disney, Russo brothers, whoever, whatever the fuck y'all got planned for Avengers Doomsday. I'm done bitching. I'm done bitching about the teasers. I'm done bitching about the leaks. I just want the movie at this point. I just want the full official trailer that tells us what this story is going to be. Because there's been some plot leaks. I don't know. Obviously, you can't prove a rumor. That's why it's a rumor. But I just want to know what this story is about, man. And if this story is anything similar or exactly like the plot leak that I've read online, the Avengers and the X-Men are in for some really big fucking trouble this time around, man. The plot leak for this movie is bonkers. It's crazy. But first and foremost, let me say why I'm done talking shit, right? Because I was always hype about Avengers Doomsday, man. Like, them assembling everybody together, them bringing Robert Downey Jr. back as Doom. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is a weird casting choice, but I was like, I guess they'll make it make sense. I trust that they know what they're doing. But then, we got the first teaser for this, and it was Steve Rogers, and it was leaked prior. And I was like, if this is leaked, it's some really good AI. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a teaser like this. I would hope that they wouldn't, because don't just show us Steve Rogers pulling up in a motorcycle and, pulling up to the house and seeing the Captain America outfit, him admiring, oh, look what I used to be, and then him holding the baby, and then it goes off. Sure enough, it was not AI. It was not false. That was the actual teaser. And I was like, this is weak. This is weak, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That Captain America teaser trailer for Avengers Doomsday was weak as hell. Oh, Cap's got a baby. I told myself the only way that will work for me, and I will accept that as a teaser, as part of what's going on, when they say Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday, is if Doom shows up at Steve and Peggy's door to kill him and take that baby. And to let us know, because somebody, and I wish I knew who this was so I could shout them out, but somebody on Facebook was like, now, the trailer said Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday. Didn't say Captain America will return. And I was like, in a world of technicalities, that technically makes sense, right? But yeah, the Steve Rogers trailer was weak. Then they leaked the Thor trailer, and I was like, is this really the trailer? And he's got a daughter. I didn't see Love and Thunder, but obviously I already know he has a daughter named Love. So I was like, is this the real trailer? So sure enough, Thor is in the, he's praying to Odin or whatever the fuck. And he's like, I'm not coming to you to be a funny guy. I just want to make it home. I want to make it home to my child. I want to live to make it home to my child through whatever's about to happen. So while shit is getting dark for him, like, we've been here before, man. It's another weak teaser. Then they drop this shit, yo. Listen, if you know me well enough and you know how I feel about the X-Men movies, and you know how X-Men 3 in particular, because something happens with Scott Summers here in X-Men 3. Spoiler alert, he gets fucking killed. Probably like 20-30 minutes into the movie. Jean Grey kills him and sucks his life force out. I mean, who wouldn't want Famke Janssen to do that to them, whether it was an X-Men movie or not? But that's neither here nor there, people. What I've been saying about James Marsden throughout the course of these X-Men movies, the main three in particular, this is not my Cyclops, man. And I hate to sound like a little bitch about it. Like, when people be online like, oh, it's not my Pennywise, not my Eric Drake. It's not my Cyclops in the sense that they have not written Cyclops with proper shit to do as a leader of the X-Men, as a field general of the X-Men, as the badass that he is in the comic books and the animated series, man. They've never depicted Cyclops the right way. I've never thought that they did. So when he died in X-Men The Last Stand, everybody was bitching about it. I was like, well, like, who gives a fuck? He's never had anything to do in these movies except be up Jean's ass because he thinks Wolverine's trying to fuck her, which he was. But I'm just saying, man, like, James Marsden's never had shit to do in these movies. And I'm not really super crazy about him as an actor overall. He's not bad, but I'm just like, all right, whatever, man. He just irks the hell out of me in those Sonic movies. But listen, even if Scott Summers does not have a lot to do in this movie, I am going to make a bold claim here that just based off the couple of seconds alone that we got with Cyclops in this trailer, they are going to give Cyclops justice after so many fucking years, man. After like 20 plus years, when the X-Men debuted in like 2000, when the first movie came out or whatever. But Cyclops is going to get his dues, I believe. Even if he dies, I feel like Cyclops is going to die with honor. I feel like he's going to have a memorable, epic, badass, honorable death sequence and fight sequence, man. I really hope he does. Now in this scene, there's a lot of speculation as to why he's screaming. Somebody on YouTube said that this was Cyclops just shooting the Hail Mary optic blast out of, out of his eyes. Just, fuck it, I know we gonna die, so here it is, whatever. I could kill y'all, I could kill us all, I'm just gonna try it and see what happens. Somebody said that Cyclops and Jean Grey have a son now. His son gets snatched up from the X-Mansion. You can see the Sentinels walking around in the background. Some rumors are saying that Dr. Doom is controlling the Sentinels, and he stages an attack on Xavier's mansion and says that the Avengers did it. So it's going to end up being, this manipulative type of thing where he pits the Avengers, or he pits the X-Men against the Avengers. And I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of shit that is rumored for this movie, man. And if any of this plot is true, I'm telling y'all, this movie's going to be fucking bonkers. They already leaked the trailer. Spoiler alert, people. They already leaked the trailer, and I'm almost sure this is 100% real and not AI. And it's got the Wakandans and where's Namor from? Talocan? I'll always get that shit wrong, but yes, Namor and his crew. You see Shuri and her crew, and then you see the Fantastic Four, or at least you see Ben Grimm. So that's the new trailer that's supposed to be coming out, man. I want this trailer and I want this movie, man. I'm done complaining about it. I'm done talking shit about James Marsden. Like a couple seconds of him as Cyclops, the comic book accurate and animated series accurate optic blast, the comic book accurate suit. Like, come on, man. It took us so long to get X-Men that looked like the shit that we grew up with when we were kids, man. We got Wolverine in the classic suit. We had Gambit in the classic suit. We got fucking Cyclops in the classic suit now, man. We had classic looking Beast in the post-credit scene for the Marvel, spoiler alert. You had classic looking Professor X with the yellow chair in Multiverse of Madness, man. And honestly, I feel like if we are seeing the end of our OG X-Men in their comic accurate suits, I'm cool with that, because they're eventually going to usher in a new wave of X-Men actors and actresses, which is cool. Because those actors and actresses, they're getting up there, man. They can't be doing wire work and stunts and all that kind of shit at their ages. Even though Hugh Jackman, till he's 90, that motherfucker's already hinting at a new Wolverine project coming out after all of this shit is said and done. But yeah, man, if this is the end of Fox's X-Men, I just hope they do them all justice. I hope they all go out in a blaze of glory on some memorable shit. But this right here, man, I'm so fucking proud to see this. I am so proud to see it. Even the sound that it makes, like when Cyclops peels that visor off of his face, and it makes that that sound. It sounds like the Iron Man sound for a second, but he screams. And the way that, if you watch this trailer with the headphones in, the scream Scott Summers gives off with the sound of the blast, all of that shit mashed up, I'm telling you, Goosebumps Central. R.L. Stein business, I promise y'all. But yeah, man, I'm done talking bad about this. Leak whatever trailers you want. It's gonna get leaked. I feel like Kevin Feige might be leaking these on purpose. I'm not all the way sure, but I can't wait to see this movie, man. I don't remember where I recently put this as far as my most anticipated movies of the year, but I definitely bumped it up a notch because the hype for me is building back up. More and more, the more that I see about and read about this